Hi, so this question is find winner on a tic-tac-toe game. So you're given a 3x3 grid, and then this is a constraint. It's super straightforward. So for every single, each element inside the move array to the array, like this is one move, this is another move. So this represents row, this represents column, and then you want to find who's the winner. If there's no winner, return draw, else return pending. So yeah, so I'm gonna just do this. All right, so first thing first, definitely one of them has to go first, right? So x it looks like x represent a will go first, right? So x represent a, right? So a will go first, and then how do I know where they put it? So 0 0, so over here. So this is the first move, 0 0, and then 2 0. That would be what I would say B, right? This represents circle, B, A, and the next one is 1 1, which is A again. And somehow the player B doesn't know how to play, and then he plays over here, and this is how the player A wins. So this is the idea, right? So let's talk about the logic. And yeah, maybe I can include this. So yeah, first player A is always plays X, player B plays circle. So how many winner way you can have? This is one way, this is another way, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So total of 9, right? Total of 8 or 9, 8, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? So there are a total of 8. However, we still need to consider what draw, right? Or pending. So it actually determines the move, right? If we traverse all of them and then place all of the circle and X on the board, and then we cannot find who's the winner, then we return this one or this one. Alright, so there are 8 ways of winning. So I will have to create what? In array, and I will say A and also in array B. So A and B are going to represent what? The player A move and player B move. So for index between 0 to 2, this is going to represent what? 0 1 2 for the row. I'm gonna just draw again. So 1 2 0 1 2, this represent row, right? And column, change another color. Column represent 3 to what? 5. 1 2 3, right? So 3 2 3 4 5. Right, diagonal can represent what? 6, right? And we have 2 diagonal, right? 7. Alright, so this is size of 8 array, right? So let's start doing this, and then we will figure out who is the winner later. Back to here. So I'm gonna say in A equal to new in 8, B equal to new in 8. So for in I equal to 0, I less than move sub length, and I plus breadth. So we're using an index because we want to make sure who is the current player. So current player represent P equal to what? If I mod by 2 is actually equal to 0, I know it's current, player A, else player B, right? So yeah, so I will have to get a column and row and column. So it's P, move at I at 0. This will be R, and C column represent move at I at 1. So whatever you do, add the row into the, so it should be A. So it should be P because the player. So we're using a reference. So in array P reference A or B, it depends on the I, right? So P R will just increment, right? And then we talk about the column starting from 3. So which is 3 plus C. So one of the reasons we can use 3 plus C is because the value at least is always 0, 1, 2, right? 0, 1, 2, and then we don't want to conflict with the rule 0, 1, 2. So we want to make it different, so we plus 3. Alright. So if the R and C are equal, we are going to make sure it's diagonal, right? So it doesn't matter it's like 0, 0, 1, 1 or 2, 2, it doesn't matter. Like I don't care, like I just have to add it. So it's gonna be P at 6, right? And then another diagonal is 2 minus C, right? P at 7. Plus plus. I forgot the plus plus. Alright, so yeah, so at some point, so you say 0, 0 right here, you add this guy into the R, right? So index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So increment 1, you know, well, how do I do the notation? Alright, 1, and then column, this will be what? 3 plus 0, 1, and then this will represent 0, 0 represent they are the same, so P is 6, 1. Alright, so how about the player? So this is player A, player B right here. I'm gonna, okay, I don't need to write a 0, 1, 2, 3. So over here 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, and then they are not the same, right? But look at this, 2 equal to 2 minus 0, so I can actually have 1 over here at index 7, and also what, 2, 0, so 3, right? 2, 0, right? And then this is how it is. Alright, next one. 1, 1. 1, 1 is what? 1, change another color. Alright, 1, 1, 1 right here. 3 plus 1, 4. And 1, 1, they are the same. So it's already 1 right over here. So we increment, right? 2. Alright, back to the, what kind of color? I don't know. Anyway, 2, 1. So definitely 2 again. So increment 1 again. 1 for here. So 3 plus 1 for the column. So here. And are they are they affecting the 6 and 7? No, right? 2 equal to 2 minus 1? No, so it doesn't matter. Alright, back to here, should be green. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 increment here, and then 3 plus 2 over here, and 2, 2, they are the same, so you increment in the 6 to 3. Alright, so we know the winner is what? This line, right? We check the array. If the array equal to 3, we know it's a line, right? So this is a trick. So if there's a 3 in the array, we return either player or either player B. So back to here. For in I equal to 0, I less than 8 out length. Doesn't matter which one it is, right? If A and I equal to 3, we return A. And then or B and I equal to 3, we return B. So A has to go before B because player A always plays first, right? So everything else, you still didn't return A or B, we're going to return what? Pending, right? So if you need to get pending, it has to be what? Length of 9. So move dot length equal to 9. I would say it's definitely draw, right? Definitely draw. Else is pending, right? If they are still moving to play, return pending, right? So pending. Alright, draw. You have to make sure the length is 9, and then pending still movement, but you didn't finish it. So okay, cool. Okay, so time and space, this is space. You can say all of 8, you can say constant, doesn't matter. This is time, all of n, right? N represent length of move to the array, and this is pretty much like constant because we initialize this as a constant space and we will traverse the array, which is going to be constant. So this will be the solution. So if you have a question, leave a comment. See you next time. Bye.